Yo, que we're back here on season 3 of SportAches with your host, Canon, Smokey and the Bean. You already know what time it is,
Don't
guys.
call it a comeback, yo. Don't call it a comeback.
Back by popular demand.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Y'all been in the comments asking, so we just had to.
We're trying to retire.
In the streets.
Yeah, man. Keep letting y'all voices be heard out there. We appreciate it.
Right.
All right, come on, Kano. What we got first? Come on, I'm excited. We ain't do this in like 6 months.
All right, well, first on the topic list, we've got, let's head to New England, and let's head football. Cam Newton, Mac Jones. Mac who? Mac what? Did they just spell Cam backwards and think that they were going to get something out of that? Relax, Bill. You fucked up, Bill. It's okay. At the end of the season, we'll come back to this and say, this clip right here, Bill got rid of Cam Newton and started rookie Mac Jones for no reason.
Or
Jones
he'll look like a genius.
Mac is off rip. He's saying that, like, off Cam shitting on practice and destroying Mac. He says
in 5 years, we might be looking at this as the greatest chess move ever. We never know.
I said he was the franchise guy. You could have gave Cam fucking 6 weeks, nigga. Like, there's 17 weeks in the season. Like that.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
That was such a force, dude. Come on. It's not, if Cam was playing bad, that's one thing. Cam was playing well. You could have kept Cam. And then after Cam's, flop, just drop that nigga.
But if you start Mac Jones, you get way more perks as far as throughout the season. He'll have a better understanding and recognition with the playbook, have better chemistry with the receivers and tight ends.
Plenty of guys have learned the playbook from the backup as a bench.
He'll just pick up the NFL pace of play quicker.
It don't matter what you was doing on the bench.
Most quarterbacks going out there as rookies, beginning, one, not putting up good numbers. 2, be getting hurt big time out there. They're young. They're 20 years old, flat, about to play against grown-ass men, and they peak 30,
it doesn't matter what you was doing on the bench. Nothing simulates live game reps like being in a live game.
Yo, so that's a Pat Mahomes who threw 50 after sitting on the bench. I don't want to fucking hear that. Shut up.
He's a natural talent.
Yeah, shut up. No, shut up. The prototype of the NFL now
greatest talent of all time to Mac Jones. Just listen to yourself. Just listen to yourself, bro. You're comparing the greatest talent of all time to Mac Jones. Like, let's be real.
I'm comparing like every single quarterback who sat a year. Lamar sat a year and they came fucking like.
And Lamar couldn't throw the ball for the first year when he came off of the bench.
Yeah, it's different. Mac Jones was an NFL ready product. He was an NFL ready prospect. That was his whole thing going into the
shut. Oh, bro, shut.
He was the most NFL ready quarterback.
I want to hear that. Then why wasn't he the first quarterback taken?
Because that's not being the highest potential. It's called being the most NFL ready.
He's not better than Cam. I guarantee you, Cam gets a starting job. I bet you Cam shits on his numbers. Guaranteed.
You want to bet on that? You want to bet on that? We can put money on that. We could do that.
Yeah, he's not going to get him a starting job at this point. The season starts.
But what are you counting though? Because
there's no way he throws more passing touchdowns. Cam's definitely throwing more interceptions. So what are your points?
Shut the fuck up, dumb bitch. No, he's not throwing more interceptions than fucking rookie Mac Jones, you retard. No, he's fucking not. He's everything more interceptions. Shut the fuck up. Mac Jones hasn't played a fucking single game, and you're ready to suck that nigga's dick like he's Tom. Shut up. Shut up.
Better than Cam at throwing.
We got kids tuning in,
bro. Brady number 2. Back-to-back Brady, baby. Back-to-back. Brady's the reason that nigga Bill even has one of them shits on his fucking wrist, that bum-ass bitch. Fuck that nigga Bill Belichick,
Not to mention he's like the greatest defensive coach ever.
That's where that nigga live. Fuck Hingham. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck
that bastard. That's why that nigga they gave that nigga an MVP. He couldn't even make the playoffs. Dumbass, whack ass nigga.
As far as fantasy outlook, the entire Patriot team is more useful now.
Nigga's a dumbass.
As far as fantasy
outlook, left. If Brady would have came back, they would have won another.
Shut up.
They would have won another one.
Nobody cares about Cam Newton. Like, we're past this.
I mean, you did. You was on that nigga's cock until that nigga got released. So shut the fuck up, you fucking hypocrite, liar, bitch. Shut up. You watching auto practice.
Say it like that.
No, because you was like talking in the chat like, yo, Cam is if you support it, don't change up, bro. You love that nigga.
Be a little bit more professional, man. I'm just
saying, believe that year
you're
2
overrating
was
Cam Newton's talent.
You're trying to say Mac is more
32-year-old
talented.
Cam Newton after multiple surgeries.
And
You would have rather seen him used as a battering ram instead of.
I mean, that's what y'all did last year, right? And
exactly.
He would have been playing RB1 over QB1.
I mean, he was. Whatever. Next, you guys got someone else, and then we can move topics because you niggas is not.
Yeah, Mac Jones is obviously the better thrower out of the two.
Yeah, how come why didn't he ever win practice in the individual days? Cam beat him out every single day.
He did in the third practice.
At the end, but like every single day.
Exactly.
Like
you wanted him to have a complete recognition of the playbook off
every
rip?
single day it was Cam.
Are you stupid?
Versus a guy who's
I'm just saying
you said
he was a better passer. I'm just telling you Cam is a better passer. So like I'm just Cam.
He said Cam's a better passer. Like if you had said overall quarterback right now, like okay, we get it. But the better passer, and that's the one thing he does better.
Yeah, and
which of them played in the Super Bowl?
Mac Jones fits the mold of the offense.
Hey, bean mode. Which of them played in the Super? I know the Lions don't know nothing about that. So which of them played?
As far as looking outwards,
who wasn't a Patriots fan last year talking about the Super Bowl?
As far as outward into
after week 3, they didn't let Cam throw anymore.
Next year, you want the rookie to have the recognition of the playbook down.
Forget all that, Robert. Y'all playing the AFC.
He would have learned it as a backup.
You heard what happened.
As a backup, he wouldn't learn.
You heard what happened to Cam Newton after he got COVID last year. He completely got lost into the offense.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Because he's been screaming for like 20 minutes.
I've been letting you niggas talk. I've been letting you
niggas
talk. Like he's already said the Cam.
What the hell? That's letting niggas talk.
Look,
right now, like for those last 3 minutes, that was letting you talk. Weren't you talking?
Second.
The AFC East is like a little tougher than it was. It's not like a guaranteed Patriots shot anymore. The Bills is there. The Dolphins got potential. So you don't want to have 6 weeks of Cam Newton and then he flop, and then you got to train somebody else week 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then try to fight for a playoff spot. If Bill wants,
I know that you never played football, so you don't understand that when that nigga every day, like they has practices and they let him play with the starters, and they be like, yo,
but
Mac,
anybody in the world would tell you the
like
game
don't make it seem like that nigga's not learning. Why you make it seem like he's like if he's at the backup, at week 7 is when he starts training. So why you make it seem like when he starts is like when the learning begins?
How would you gain your confidence? Playing second string DBs or playing like the
Do you think they're throwing? I mean, do you think just throwing it out there? Do you think like maybe Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold being thrown out there as rookies and getting fucked up might have fucked their confidence up?
But that's not the same situation. This is
Mac Jones,
top 5. The top 5 O-line, the top 5 offensive coordinator, not fucking Adam Gase.
Above or under passing touchdowns. Let's hear it.
24 over. I'll take that all day.
I'll go 20.
If he starts 17 weeks, I would hope so.
I would hope.
What the fuck do you want from a rookie?
He's a rookie.
Like over 20. I mean, over 25. At least you could say 7.
Okay, I'll give you over 25.
Week this year. That's like 3 extra.
That's one off. That's one off of what I said.
Like nigga, Brady. What's the most touchdowns in the season? 50.
52 by Manning, I think.
Niggas about to try to touch that now. Niggas got a whole extra week. That's why I don't like when niggas change the schedule. That ruins the stats of career. Like
right, yeah.
Like if niggas make the NBA season 50 games, like how's niggas gonna reach the all-time career points list?
Or
like
3-point record or some shit. Like
or 3 points made in a year, field goals made in a year, steals.
I think we can move on from.
Yeah, well, that's so stupid.
All right, so Deshaun Watson's on the trade block. He was recently moved in the trade to Philly. They're trying to replace Jalen Hurts already. And he declined to use his trade veto, and he said, there's no way I'm going to Philly. Comments?
Yeah. Also, I want to add that the Dolphins are now the front runner in the trade talks. And if you're a Dolphins fan or Eagles fan, that's a big cause for concern, because how much faith do you have in these guys who's supposed to be your future franchise starting quarterback? You're trying to move. I mean, I understand Watson is like a top 5, top 7 talent as far as quarterback position, but it's scary as a fan of those respective franchises not having faith in your guys. But as far as Deshaun Watson declining the trade, it really doesn't make too much sense, because originally it was the Texans not wanting to move Watson because of the allegations and not being able to get enough talent and capital back.
It dropped the stock.
Yeah, but They ended up finding a deal that they liked, and he's the one to decline. I guess he doesn't want to play for Philadelphia, but if you're the one who originally wanted to leave and you're declining your trade option, so what's going on in that whole Houston area? I don't know. It's confusing.
There's definitely something that the public isn't seeing that's going on. I don't know why he doesn't want to go.
Because the Philly would win like 4 games next season, and he's
But
just.
I mean, I don't.
But he has Devontae Smith. He has better options out there.
I'm not
Zach Ertz,
100.
better than Cooks.
Hell yeah, Devontae Smith better than Cooks year 1. I'll put money on that.
I don't know,
I'll
but I'm not too sold on Jalen Hurts.
Let's do yards, and I'll put money on that.
No, it is. They have different quarterbacks.
So
So if you have Jalen Hurts and he stinks, what is that gonna do?
Yo, Jalen Hurts is that guy. Yo, what's going on? Wait, so Jalen Hurts, right, and Tua, right? Both of them niggas are quarterbacks. Where?
I think
Alabama.
in a small college, like in
Middle of Alabama, right? Somewhere in Mobile,
Alabama, somewhere out there.
Yeah, bro, and they were playing for this crazy dude. I don't know his name, but he's pretty good.
And then anyway, besides that, I heard that there was a little white boy behind them niggas on the bench, a nigga named Mac Jones for a couple of years, and those other two niggas ain't looking so hot. So,
wait, hold on, wait, isn't that the same Mac Jones who threw the ball enough for Devontae Smith could win a Heisman?
No, ain't that the same Mac Jones that Devontae Smith caught the ball and ran enough times to make Mac Jones get picked in the first round? That's the argument. That is the argument. Mac Jones had not done shit.
They didn't even have Jalen
Smith.
Waddle.
Bro, he had to deliver the piece for him to run the ball, right?
Did Mac Jones have like any NFL receivers at Bama? Nigga, he had better receivers at Bama than on the pads, and that's not
okay.
A cap.
And look at the receivers Jalen Hurts had, and he stunk.
I mean, he got Smith now, so we gonna see. Wait, Jalen Hurts was good at Bama.
He wasn't that good.
I mean, Tua was better, but he was good. And then at Oklahoma, he was a god and a half. Nigga almost won a Heisman.
He did almost go Heisman.
But it's not. His throwing ability isn't what is revered.
Yeah, he's more of a mobile guy too.
All right, so right now, if y'all had to pick one spot where you would want Watson starting, ahora mismo, where'd you go?
I mean, I think the Dolphins are probably the best destination. They just brought in Will Fuller. They have a decent O-line now. But the likelihood of a trade getting done, it's hard. It's hard to read. It's a hard situation to get a read on.
I would go Colts. I mean, yeah, actually, I was gonna say Colts, but Wentz is coming back, so never mind.
All right, 2 things. First of all, I'm not fully sold on Wentz. I think there's like some confidence problems going on there.
Or I think it was just injury.
I don't know. He had a knee explode, so I don't know.
I'm not too sold on Wentz, but
I don't know if it's all confidence.
I'd probably be with Rob on this. The Dolphins, but I do want to say that's not the best pick for the future. Like, you know what I mean? But like as of right now, that's the best pick. Because
I also want to see what Tua does. I don't want them to just go ahead and
like you just don't want to piss away your draft pick or whatever. You know what I mean? But if you were telling me we had to win a game tomorrow, or otherwise, like the aliens come down and blow shit up, put Watson there.
I want Iguodala.
Yeah, I want Iguodala. There's a reason he ain't got a job right now.
All right, let's get into the juiciness.
I'll never forget Stephen A's. What? I want Andre.
Yo, shout out to Max Kellerman being taken off first take.
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. You got to come on the show. Queens represent.
He's from Queens.
Yeah, he went to the same high school as Shane. Shout out Shane.
Oh snap!
Shout out Shane. All right, next topic, guys.
All right, this is a new segment. We're gonna start fantasy sleepers, duds, and breakouts.
Yo, if y'all win off of our picks, you know you can send some of the cut this way. You know.
Yeah, just hit us up. Happy to help.
Cash App, all that shit at SportAches.
Yeah, Cash App, Kane Noon. That's for all of us.
All right, y'all want to get it started?
Let's get it started. All right, sleeper that I got coming out of camps. I got the ear to the streets. You know that. I'll be, listening to analysts who be out there on the field with it. And voice of the streets is saying Gerald Everett. Quote from Russell Wilson, Gerald Everett. I don't know what happened. That man cannot not get open. Quote, end quote. That's what he said. Cannot not get open.
Yeah, I also want to add Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll also said out of camps. He was asked a question if you had to pick anybody to break out this year or like surprise, turn some heads, who would you pick? And he was like Gerald Everett. The talent is there. It's just about getting him the ball.
It was just about that nigga had Jared Goff last year, quarterback.
Yeah, and he had to split with Tyler Higbee like his whole career. So,
and we know from what we were seeing with Disley last year, that man Russell loves his tight ends in the zone, baby.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one knock on Everett. You do have Disley coming back, but Disley did tear his ACL. So at what form are we going to see?
But that's always been a thing with Russell Wilson. Like even back when they had
Jimmy Graham,
Baldwin, Sidney Rice. Like before that, he was still giving Luke Wilson mad touches, and Luke Wilson was like a lackluster guy compared to.
Yeah, he was fast though. Man, I would bust down.
Nah, he was fast. But you know what I mean. Compared to the pieces he had, he was still giving Luke Wilson mad love. So I'm not surprised.
You got as a dud, B. I'm a sleeper.
As a sleeper, I got Giovanni Bernard.
Ooh,
so he's coming off. He switched. Last year he was with the Bengals. He's coming into a position where he's like low on the depth chart. But y'all been watching the Pats your whole life. Brady likes to throw the ball, like them little 5-yard passes, run.
Yeah, a little check down.
Get down. Yep. Bernard is perfect for that. Last year, the running back on the Bucks made up for 20% of the targets, and I'm pretty sure that number's going to go up. Like I would put money on it. That's going to go up because Fournette was catching the ball, but once he catches it, I'd rather Giovanni Bernard in space than Leonard Fournette in space.
Agreed.
Yeah. Who you got, Rob?
My sleeper it's not the most sparkling. It's pretty a lackluster pick, but Zach Moss, just out of the logical sense, he plays for a top 5 offense. He's a projected starter for the team. Devin Singletary just isn't good, so you can easily see a 10+ touchdown year from Moss if he's able to stay healthy all year. And as far as where you're getting him in the 10th, 11th round, I don't see how that's a bad pick. He has a lot of upside to go, especially if Singletary gets hurt and he's the lone back in this field. You could see a monster year from Zach Moss very quietly, especially in the touchdown department. It's a top 5, top 3 offense. I think they were 2nd or 3rd last year.
Fucking with it. Who do you got as your bust?
All right, I want to start this one. Deandre Swift is my easily I love him as a bust candidate. I hate where he's going. His ADP is like mid 4th round, I think. Like pick 35-ish. Yeah, that's pretty freaking disgusting for what you're getting. They brought in Jamal Williams to split carries. You have people in the camp saying they don't know if he can be an every down back. He's been getting hurt. He got hurt in the preseason. I believe he had like a back injury to start camp. I don't see a way how he makes it throughout the season. I don't see him playing 16, 17 games. Like I just don't think it's possible. And yeah, so DeAndre Swift, I would avoid at his ADP at all costs.
I guess I'll go since we're going in reverse.
Also, I want to add that he's not going to be the goal line back either, so he's not giving you the touchdown upside. So you're getting it in between the 20s running back in the 4th round. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so I kind of I don't want to say this because I'm a fan of his, but I think Saquon Barkley's going to be a bust. Well,
He's coming off of like a leg explosion last year. And their O-line hasn't been good ever. Yeah. And like he's the featured piece of that offense. It's like him, Sterling Shepard. I mean, I think they signed Galladay, but
Yeah.
I still don't know how good their passing game is going to be because Daniel Jones he's still like a me at the beach, just letting that shit go. So I don't know. So
me at the beach.
yeah, I'm solid. But they're gonna, especially when teams start loading the box. I feel bad for him that he has to. That's how
he
you
might not even make
injury.
it to week 1. They might
He
first couple weeks of the season.
They said he might not be back to like week 3 optimistically. Like,
so yeah, if for your first round running back, that's kind of scary waters.
Kano, who you got?
I mean, honestly, this is just more of like a big gut feeling than anything. And I mean, not more than anything, obviously, but I'm gonna have to go with Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs' ADP is almost it's almost as if like they didn't just pay Kerryon Johnson at all. Like, not to say that I don't think that he's gonna be the goal line
Kenyon
guy.
Drake.
He's not gonna be like the 3 down back anymore. But they definitely did give this nigga Kerryon Johnson enough money
Kenyon
to like
Drake.
Oh, yeah. Kerryon Johnson just got like released like yesterday. That's why I'm thinking.
Blooper reel.
Oh, yeah. Kenyon Drake.
Continue.
I'm gonna get another call right now for sure after I decline that. Kenyon Drake, dude. Kenyon Drake started last year. 10 TDs. Kenyon Drake's a big force, a big guy. Another Bama guy, another Bama back. And hey, I mean,
I had him last year. He was a little disappointing.
Josh Jacobs' stats get affected anyway by that bum, but it might, and that sucks. So
he disappointed me last year. He was on my squad.
Be cautious of Josh Jacobs, man. If that's your RB1, that's a scary sight.
Yeah. Also, Josh Jacobs isn't getting any passing down work either, and for fantasy,
Drake's got the air game on lock now.
Yeah, for fantasy purposes, that's not what you want to see.
In a big PPR, ooh, shit, nigga, they gave that nigga 14.5 on 2.
And also, there's another stat about Josh Jacobs, very game script dependent. He averages like 21 points in wins and like 8 points or 7 points in losses. Like, it's either really high or really low when it comes to Josh Jacobs.
Them TDs, man. That's them TDs, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I guess since y'all started the last two, I guess I'll start this one. So my breakthrough player for this year, I think is Joe Burrow.
Ooh,
most teams got not most teams, like most like fantasy websites got him ranked as like the 21st best quarterback. But I mean, they got pieces. They got Tyler Boyd. They got Jamar Chase. Still a little question, but he's coming.
Guy from LSU.
And to bring back what we was talking about earlier, he was playing last year, so he got those reps as a rookie. So now he's going to be a little more composed in the pocket. He has the rookie season. Last year they had no preseason. You know what I mean? Like he has a camp.
Just one knock. He might be a little bit more hesitant coming off the torn ACL. So
facts. But he might play smarter because he's coming off the torn ACL too. Sit back.
Man,
more.
It's not that he was playing dumb to get hurt, man. They didn't get anybody to go help that guy. Jamar. That first round pick was supposed to go be to make sure that don't happen again, right?
That's supposed to be Sewell.
That was supposed to make sure that what happened don't happen again, right? Make sure Joe Burrow don't leave off the field in the cart again, ever again. Franchise guy.
No, you're right. But I'm just
scary sight.
God willing, everything goes well.
God willing, man. I love Joe. Joe's my favorite quarterback in the league, I think, right now, to be honest.
Because Cam Newton ain't in the league right now.
Please stop.
He said, please stop. All right. Just to piggyback off Rune, my breakout candidate is T. Higgins of the Cincinnati.
Got the connection going.
Yes, sir. I agree. I don't think this is Jamar Chase's year. I love him as a prospect, but as far as being NFL ready, he did show a little rust. He took the year off last year as well. Um, so he's gonna have to get acclimated. And people like to bring up his rapport with Burrow at LSU, but T. Higgins already got to play a whole year with Joe Burrow. So
And this is the league. This ain't LSU.
yeah, this is the NFL. They already have the rapport built now. So yeah, and on top of that, he has the ideal profile for a dominant NFL receiver. I saw a stat that he was like within the top 6 or 7 like rookie wide receivers for like I forgot the exact stat, but it was a league company. As far as being a rookie wide receiver, if his splits carried out throughout the entire season, if Joe Burrow didn't get hurt. But also, yeah, the alpha profile, 6'4", like 220, 230. He's not an easy guy to cover. And on top of bringing Jamar Chase, you have Tyler Boyd in the slot. You're gonna get a lot of good looks out of T. Higgins, and he's gonna be the red zone threat too. Also, AJ Green and Giovanni Bernard ended up leaving, and I believe that was like another 180, 200 plus targets freed up on the team. So Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd are all going to benefit. Also, Joe Mixon, all going to benefit from those targets opening up now.
And Joe Mixon's a dog. I didn't even mention him. Another guy who could catch out the backfield.
Yeah.
Kano, who's your breakout guy?
Well, for me, I'm gonna go with Miles Gaskins, man. I don't really like now.
I was thinking about going, yeah.
Miles Gaskins, his ADP is low-key really high now after after it was funny because like the preseason like dropped it and then it shot back up after it's like what the heck? I didn't even think the preseason affected the ADP that much like on a week-to-week watching stats thing because whatever. Yeah. But Miles Gaskins, man, the kid can play. The kid they was getting him the touches. They was getting him he was getting the breaks. He can catch the ball. He could do all kinds of things. And what was it? He had 8 touchdowns and 7 starts running at we got 10 minutes. He had what was it? 8 touchdowns and 7 starts. It's like, yo, you get this man a full season under his belt. Like he's gonna put together a quality season, man, like a real quality year. And I really, I always got a little last year. I always got to remember those free agent guys that was on the pool that made all the difference, like Gaskins and James Robinson, those running backs. I can't forget those guys. Those are league winners.
All right, so
those were league winners.
League winners.
Okay, y'all want to make the jump to the NBA now, real quick?
We got to.
Yeah, let's wrap up.
All right, so I think camp and preseason and all that shit is about to start. So who had the best offseason?
Nope, you missed one. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. A lot of back and forth.
Yo, bro. Check your phone, bro.
I feel like this would have been a touch subject, but all right, whatever. All right, we're moving on past that touch subject. Ben Simmons isn't going to go anywhere. Joel Embiid's already tweeted advocating for the Sixers fans to forgive him. Done. So, strongest NBA offseasons. I'm going to start it off. Actually, I'll go last. Best for last. Team-wise. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, you should go last with your team.
I should go last with my team.
Yeah, because that's my squad. I think the Lakers had the best offseason. But that's
my squad, too. Hey, the gold on me.
I mean, picking up Westbrook. The Lakers just picked up a triple-double, with ease. You know what I mean?
Half the year. Nigga, half the games of the year, baby.
Yeah, that was something big. They had, nobody to initiate offense other than LeBron last year or AD. So now you know what I mean? You have somebody who could go, hold it down for the regular season, especially, LeBron's in year, 19?
Mine.
It's not ideal for him to be running the point 82 a year. Also, they signed 2 other point guards. They signed Kendrick Nunn and Rondo, both big pieces.
Woo!
Rondo, especially in playoff time, but Kendrick Nunn's another guy who's going to hold it down regular season. You know what I mean?
And a clamp.
Yeah. They also increased their shooting. They signed Malik Monk, who is a he shot 40% last year. And they added Wayne Ellington, another 40% 3-point shooter.
Another knock. Oh,
Yeah. They also added Ariza, Ken Bazemore, Dwight Howard, veteran pieces ready to win. Right? You put them with the GOAT and AD, it's over.
You forgot someone.
Oh, wait. And they added probably the greatest New Yorker to ever imagine.
The greatest scorer to ever play in New York, baby. Say that. Okay.
How did you forget that?
He did. He forgot the best. He's saving the best for last.
Since that his little stint with the Blazers, like since he got his 3-point shooting is like off of the catch increased exponentially. He's like he can go get you a bucket off of the bench. Like, what more do you need? He's played well the past 2 years. He shows he's ready to like win. He's over that part of the career where like he needs a piece every play. So I'm excited to see it, and to see him play with LeBron is kind of like amazing.
It's beautiful.
That's really the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah.
The fact we get to see Melo and LeBron.
With Westbrook
for a ring.
That's kind of fun.
LeBron and Westbrook, I'm still intrigued to see how that's going to work on the field. And
yeah.
Drop. There's no way they.
I feel like they'll find a way to make it work.
They're too smart not to.
Probably, I bet you Westbrook doesn't average 10 though. Probably.
LeBron said he wants to play off of the ball more too. So it's not too much of a.
Shit. LeBron's supposed to be catch and shoot. Oh man, scary.
All right, I'm gonna take over here. I was considering going with the Bulls because the obvious additions they made, Lonzo, DeMar, Caruso, but they really just cashed out. They traded their pick for Vucevic. They didn't really.
But that wasn't even offseason. That was midseason.
They're trying to win now. I know, but I'm just saying they didn't have a pick.
Answer the question, bro.
My bad. Go ahead. They traded Markkanen for Bradley and Derrick Jones too, and so it was an okay offseason. It wasn't anything too crazy. I really like the direction the Warriors are going in though, as far as building for the future. They drafted Kuminga and Moses Moody, 2 huge pickups that are gonna be instant rotation pieces. Like Moses Moody got the 7'1" wingspan, shooting guard, creative, off the dribble. Like, why wouldn't you love that player on your team? And on top of that, they also got Kuminga, bouncy, probably with top 3 athlete in the draft.
And he played. He was playing pros last year as opposed to college kids.
And he was playing in the G League Ignite team alongside Jalen Green. And then they also made some very low-key under the radar pickups. Everybody knows they brought back Iguodala. He's going to be huge as far as instructing the younger generation. And they also added Porter and Bielitsa. And those are 2 great shooters that you get to put around Steph Curry and just have the whole system like last running. Yeah, so you're going to have an even more spaced out floor with the shooters that they have, bringing back Klay Thompson, hopefully. They're aiming for Christmas, but we're gonna see. I really like the Warriors this year. They're looking very stacked, top to bottom.
All right, Kano. What about the squad? Wrap us up.
The best offseason goes to the New York Knicks, baby. Knicks tape, we back. We fucking back. They went and got the Bronx hero, the hometown kid, young MSG, the getting buckets in the Garden and getting gamers in the Garden before he hit the league. Before he made the league, bro.
Oh yeah, Kemba.
K buckets, dog. So they got us a point guard, and they went us and got us. They went and got us. I'm not even gonna get into. I ain't like the pick at first, but we got it free, so whatever. We got us a 20 ball for free. We went and signed another 20 ball in Fournier, who's honestly Fournier is like Burks, but cleaned up and like efficient, like mad efficient. And as far as replacing Reggie Bullock and Alfred Payton with Kemba Walker and Fournier, absolutely hilarious. We went from a 14 last year with those bums to The sky's the limit.
And we kept the core intact. We didn't lose Rose. We didn't lose the bigs.
We have the whole core.
Those are big. We extended Randall. And
the Randall extension.
Hopefully Mitch will be healthy.
Yeah, Mitch is gonna be healthy to start the year, but
hopefully we can
he also put on like at 20 or 30 pounds. Like
muscle and Aki boy. Defensive player of the year trying to be. He's got that on his mind. We've seen the tweets. He's got it on the mind. He wants it.
Yeah, but he's also been shooting 3-pointers for the past 4 years, talking about he gonna come back with the gun. So
yeah, less than a minute. All right, wait. So Knicks is doing good. Quentin Grimes looking like something. McBride is better. Should have took Sharif Cooper, but I'm okay because we got Kemba and niggas, so we don't need point guards. We good. Quickly's that guy. Quickly and Jay-Z, go talk. Hey, so that's all from SportAches. We're your host, Kanoon, Smokey, and the Bean. Thanks for watching.
Quickly and Jay-Z.
Look out for new episodes around Tuesday, Wednesday, and then at the end of the week as well.
Tuesday, Fridays.
Yeah.
And guys, take care.
Follow us on IG, Twitter at SportAches. Subscribe, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, all that. All right.
Stay healthy, stay blessed. I think I said that.
Facts.